Croatoan is the Algonquin name for the island of Hatteras. So John White figured he would find the remainder of the colony there. But terrible weather and a near mutinous crew intervened, and he was forced back to England, never to return to the New World.
The lost colony of Roanoke has become part of the lore of America's origins. But what actually happened to it?
Under the surface, archaeologists discover a number of artifacts that speak to Hatteras' rich history.
Artifacts likely made by the Croatoans are found alongside the firing mechanism of a musket. They all date to the time of the Roanoke colony.
There's also a signet ring, a very personal possession that, without a doubt, must have belonged to an English gentleman. Could these artifacts have belonged to settlers of Roanoke?
While the ring has been dated to the 17th century, it's very difficult to specifically date many of the other artifacts. They may represent a large span of time or entire different periods, so we can't say for sure that these artifacts belong to the Roanoke settlers.
Considering how close Hatteras is to Roanoke, perhaps the settlers ended up here. Though, given its small size, it's unlikely that the island could have supported another 100+ people. There simply isn't enough evidence to say for sure either way, although a while ago, some rather strange evidence showed up.
In 1937, a man brought a stone to the history department at George's Emory University. He said that he found it in the woods and that inscribed on its surface was a message from the lost colony of Roanoke.
This is known as the Dare Stone, so called because the message on the rock is from Eleanor White Dare, the daughter of John White.
The stone is engraved on both sides and basically states that both her husband and daughter were killed in 1591, and that most of the colony had died as a result of sickness and war.